Hello to SaxophoneTeacher.net. In today's video, I wanted to talk about the ear training and how you can distinguish the 2, 5 and the 1 chord in progression. So, on the last lesson we talked about the ingredients of each chord. So today we're going to play again the 2-5-1 in the key of C, meaning that we're going to use the D minor 7 chord following the G7 and the C major 7 chord for 2 bars. So in particular I wanted to focus on the ear training. So one of the best ways to improve your ability to hear the changes is to actually play each of the ingredients separately. Meaning, from 1, 3, 5, 7 we pick one and we're going to play across all of the changes. So, in the case of D, G and C major, we're going to start with the 1 on each chord. So I'll play the D as a semi-brief, followed by the G as a semi-brief and 2 bars of a C. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, it doesn't matter where you play the note as long as it's the note of the chord. So you can start on the low D, followed by the G, and on the second time round you can go G up an octave, D 2 octaves higher, or low C. It doesn't matter, because what your ears and inner ear will hear is the line that you're creating between the D, going to the G, going to the C, which actually creates the consecutive perfect fourth intervals. As the second interval, the second ingredient of the chord, we're going to take the thirds. So the third of the D minor is F, then of the G is B, and of the C is E. So let me play you now the thirds across. 1, 2, 3, 4. The next ingredient is going to be the fifth. So for the D minor, that's going to be A. For the G7, it's going to be D. And for the C major, it's going to be G. 1, 2, 3, 4. And finally, we can end up with the seventh. In the case of the first two chords, the D minor and the G7, both sevenths are minor. And the last chord will have the major seventh, C major 7. So for the D, it's going to be respectively C, followed by F on G, and B on the C major for 2 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, once you're ready, I want you to make sure you practice this at least 3 or 4 days per week. That will dramatically improve the way you hear the changes, and especially 2-5-1, which is a very popular cadence in almost any jazz standard. So after a while, you're going to be able to tell that the movement of the chords is jumping by a fourth, and it reminds you about the 2-5-1 progression. What also happens is that your choices in terms of what you're improvising with are going to be not only limited to your sort of intellectual understanding of the chord, like you knowing that you can pick between D, F, A, and C, or G, B, D, and F, or C, E, G, and B, but also you're going to make your choice upon what you are able to pre-hear in your head. And you only can pre-hear and make that choice because you train your ear for these chord tones to be recognizable. So for instance, if I'm improvising using just the chord tones, I'm going to be hearing that my choice going up to F from the D is going to sound in this particular way, rather than me going down to the C from the D. in this particular way. And because of that, your line and overall improvisation skill will improve, and you're just gonna sound better and better. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you next time, and stay tuned for more videos in regarding to how to start your journey in jazz and improvisation.